Hi everyone, this is Lolly, and I have this stash, and you probably do too, of these narrow strips of decorative card stock and decorative paper. And so in the past, when I have been using a certain paper collection and I end up with these strips all in a pile next to my paper cutter, I end up putting them back in with the paper collections they came from. I think I'm going to, from now on, go ahead and put them in their own stack just together like you see here. And I'm taking an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock, and then what I'm doing is I'm just gluing them on here. Let's just open this up. I like to use a glue stick as opposed to liquid glue. If I use liquid glue or a tape runner, I think I have 2 sheets here. I do. Then I'm not getting a complete, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not getting complete coverage on this. I'm just kind of measuring how far down to go with this glue. And you want to get complete coverage. So let's put this over here and just line that up. There you go. And it's going to go off the end a little, which is okay. When I'm done, I'm going to trim off all the ends. So then I look for another strip of decorative paper and think one that would look okay with it. Like I have this one, it's a little short, but I have another piece that I can put next to it and match it up just like that. So I'm going to do that next. And this is the Avery permanent glue stick. I also like the Yoo-hoo glue stick. And I usually keep a magazine that I'm done reading and use that for my glue book. Now, I've done that for years, and then recently I took a craft class and they were doing the same thing, and I guess it surprised me so much because I hadn't seen anyone else doing that. There we go. Okay, and one more of this. So after you get a whole bunch of these, okay, side by side, just fill up your sheet until you are completely done filling that up. When you're done, just trim off the ends. So I have one here that I've already done, and I'm going to just take some scissors and trim off the very ends here so that I can put this into my die cutting machine. And then all these little ends that I'm trimming off, obviously, are going to get, if they're big enough, I can use them for hole punches, you know, like hearts and stars. And if they're not big enough, I'll recycle them. But something like this I could use for paperclip art. Okay, put that aside for now. Then I'm going to take a die and cut onto this. So let me pause this for now. Okay, so I'm getting a die out, and I think I want to use one bigger than that. Let's use this one right here. This is a little magnetic sheet that I have my dies sitting on, and just kind of eyeball where I want that on there. That looks good. Okay, sharp image down on this. I'm going to cut that and I'll be right back. This has been cut through, so get that out of there now. Of course it's going to not want to come out on the video. There we go. I have a little poker thing, but I was hoping I didn't have to go get it. So there's that. Isn't that cute? Let me put this closer so you can see it. Isn't that adorable? I like that this has got writing on it. So now you can glue some words on there or other embellishments that you have. I went and printed off on my computer Happy Mail. And let me show you some of the ones that I've already completed. I did some blues and yellows, and so here's the paper from that. There's a tag just for you. Happy Mail. I did a die of a navy blue to put behind there. I put this one, this is just a heart punch. You didn't have to use dies, but a large punch would be better. Otherwise, you're not going to get enough of the different varying colors within the paper selection there. Another banner, to be continued. Circles, Happy Mail. I like these ones. I don't know if you can tell, but really close up there. It's one of those stitched borders that I really like that. This one is from Amuse Studio. And this is a heart punch, and this just a large star punch that I put those on there. Having a lot of fun with these. So I'm going to be making all of these, cutting up as many as I can out of here, and then decorating them as I go. As you see, I glued some other embellishments on there and let them dry. Hearts, buttons, and stars, and any kind of flat rhinestone pieces. Very fun. Loving this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that inspires you to go through your scraps in a different way. Thank you.